Hello and welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and bees. Thank you for coming to the stream that answers the question: why will Nate get arrested? If anyone invasion in Europe from America, okay, and India became the head of BRICS, which is cool. Okay, did the stream drop for a second again? Fucking OBS. Literally, I'm not even joking. The moment I have updated it to Streamlabs, it is just does not work. Anyway, forget that. So India became the head of BRICS. It's leading BRICS while being subservient to America. Kinda sounds weird because okay, so for people who do not know, BRICS is an organization that is made up of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. It is a competitor, on paper at least, to NATO. Oh, no, Jesus, no. I am never doing a clean shave. Ask Courier if he's still here. I have not shaven since at all. Like, I don't think anyone of my people who actually know me IRL have ever seen me clean shaven. Like, seriously. The point is, yes. Okay, Courier. I have seen you. I know you. You were shaven until the age of 19. Completely. Anyway, not to. Also, you have? When was I clean shaven? Anyway, forget. Yeah, BRICS is. Yeah, back to BRICS. So BRICS was supposed to be like a competitor to NATO, and like an association that like more or less for the southern India. Well, before he grew a bit, that does not count. It is supposed to be a competitor to NATO. It is also supposed to be, yeah, lurk, it's all fine. If you keep chatting, I'm probably end up like going back to the phase where I'm making fun of you a lot more, and you making fun of me, and then this is just gonna go on and on. I have no filter. ADHD, autistic. And it's very hard to stop. Like, we had a derailer earlier, like a few days ago, and I got so involved talking to that derailer. Oh, thank you. I was got so involved talking to the derailer. Bliss was texting me on the side like, "Hey, Neil, you have to stop. You took out like 30 minutes just talking to this one dude." So yeah, no, I should probably. Anyway, it's fucking weird. It's weird. Like, I get so bothered sometimes. We had like, who was that motherfucker? Like, if you remember, Bliss. Like, it was like, I think the 4th or the 5th stream, we got like 2 people from America. I never saw them again, but they were fucking stupid. Anyway, ignoring that. It was an organization like NATO, but operated more around us, but wished to operate around the same lines as EU, with trade agreements, with easier trade here and there. It has no teeth anymore, to be honest with you. Like, you can blame India. But India has become the head of. Elaine stops by sometimes. Yeah, but Elaine is nice. She's nice. Yeah. That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the very different. There was a very new different guy who was just like spamming mostly. Anyway, also, I'm not talking about Tyler either, just to be clear. Again, it's nice to be small because, like, I know everyone now. So it is supposed to be an organization. It doesn't have teeth. India became the head of BRICS, but for people who are enjoying, like, a right wing is like extremely enjoying their shits of like, oh look, under Modi, India became the leader of BRICS and shit like that. BRICS leadership is cyclic. You don't really have to do anything. India was a leader as well in 2016 and 2012. Because of the cyclic nature, India was bound to be the head. They were also going crazy about the goddamn logo. And What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull up the logo. Where's the goddamn logo? Did I download it? No, I did not download it. BRICS logo. 2026. Shit, it's so 2026 already. You know, the best part about this is, like, these days, I changed a few things around here. Save. So I'm gonna pull up the logo here, okay? And just tell me, what does it look like to you? Honestly, like, I was very surprised, at the same time not so surprised that this was the fucking logo. Like, the logo is very weird. It is absolutely weird. Like, I leave it to your imagination. Anyway, with respect, yeah, exactly. That central petal is just. India is a very misogynistic country, even in their artwork, and like, for people claiming, oh look, it's a lotus logo, whatever. It was the same logo in 2016. They didn't even do anything. They were cheap enough to not make a new logo. They just copy pasted the same one again, and it's not too different from the original logo as well. Like, hold on, where is this? BRICS logo from 2012. Jesus. Why is this so stupid? Like, this is the BRICS logo from 2012. Tell me how different it is. It was supposed to be a peacock. At least it was clear it's a peacock. Now it's misogyny. Anyway. Ignoring all of that. Hold on, what is this? Piyush is saying send this message to Discord. Bliss, can you tag him, please? I don't know if he knows how to, like, go to YouTube, type Papaksh and get it, because he follows, so maybe he doesn't get the notification. Jesus. Anyway, so thank you. India launched the official logo on the website for BRICS 2026, signaling its priorities as chair of the extended grouping, which now represents nearly half of the world's population and 40% of the global GDP. Well, I mean, if figures are to be believed, I think there is, like, if India is the fourth largest economy, it operates around 1/4 of the GDP. At least half of that is kind of not true. We have seen that Indian GDP has been blown up by quite a lot, like 42%, according to the analyst that was giving an interview, albeit Karan Thapar. But India got a C in its trustworthiness because it keeps including the informal sector, and it's doing even more within as employment, as generation of wealth, which is a problem because historically, by the definition of the informal sector, you don't have paperwork. It is just a guesstimate on their ends. And that's why India's GDP is not really good. That's why, like, if you see a per capita GDP, which is a far more better way to understand the current level of the people within the country, which is what the GDP should have been, is around like 103 out of all of the countries. We are at nearly 2,000 dollars per person, per capita. And then you have to factor in that India has one of the richest people and a richest group of people in India. So how much of that 2,000, because 2,000 is the average. So how much that is because of them and because of the humongous wealth that is being stored at the top 1%, that India's GDP has come up to 2,000. It's a problem. it's a problem. India's numbers cannot be trusted, especially like AQI, for example. We were like, our AQI, our minimum AQI within cities is 200, which is not good. We are also K-shaping. What's K-shaping? Because I don't know what K-shaping is. K-shaped economy. I have no idea. I have to, like, is it an actual term? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, okay. I just call it capitalism, to be honest with you. Okay. Oh shit. No, that's our. Don't look there. That's our Discord. If you want to join, you can join directly. Yeah. I think it's just like the basics of capitalism at this point, where rich get richer. I think that's the end goal of it anyway. It's very top focused. Like, see, at the end of the day, I mean, I have never said this to you per se, but if you have ever heard me say this before, good. Like, capitalism is just feudalism with better PR, where the PR is about telling people, oh, you can be anything. Laws don't matter. You can be anything. Your tax doesn't matter. You can be anything. Yes, you can post links. I don't know. Ask Bliss. She's the person who knows everything about Twitch. I know shit all. This wouldn't be possible without. This is an NPR link. May I ask you? Oh, hold on. I can just select this here. Okay. Oh, this is for future reference. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a read later. Anyway, so like the American dream was obviously a lie, where like, okay, free market really doesn't help anyone, because free market always ends up in a monopoly. That's why the rich always get richer, because they are invested in getting richer, and they are the ones who can control the government at the end of the day and become an oligarchy. Like, the difference between American Democrats and American Republicans is what they choose to call themselves. That is it. One is a little bit more left than the other, and that all there is to it. There's no difference. I don't know why people even believe there's a difference. Like, look at what is happening with Venezuela. Like, America straight up invaded a country, kidnapped the leader, and Democrats are discussing whether it's good or bad. Or like, the only issue Chuck Schumer has with it is he was not informed of it. Like, he has very big concerns about it. This decision should have come to me and to the Congress. That is his concern. Not that your president just kidnapped another. Fucking idiots. Exactly. That is quite literally their issue. I saw that fucking video. It was so fucking stupid. Who talks like that? Well, Congress in India. Yeah, I just realized that the moment I said this. Like, Congress in India, kind of similar. They're quite very much invested in what the BJP in India is doing. They're never always against the BJP. They're always like, yeah, control opposition. But control opposition, but because the opposition gains a lot more from the current ruling party in America and in India. Like, I don't know if you remember, back when BJP first came in, and you can check this out. BJP leader were like, Congress leaders were like, let people have a feel of the BJP, they will vote themselves out. They never thought, oh, BJP is going to turn into a one-party system. This is the exact same thing I'm hearing out from the Democrats in America. How? Like, do you not read your fucking papers? Just look outside what is happening and how these things have gone. Like, this is what even Hitler did. I swear to you, all of these idiots are so fucking dumb. They choose to ignore fucking Project 2025. They choose to ignore the fact that Trump, big fan of Hitler. I really don't know what Schumer is doing. I have no idea. Like, why is he so fucking quiet? Isn't he the leader of the opposition in America right now? Like, he has literally zero motion. India, same shit. Every fucking party in India is reactionary. They have zero message whatsoever. Like, I am yet to see a party in India that can come out and say, fuck BJP, fuck everything, we don't care, this is what we want, this is what we are working for. They're always, BJP has done this, that's why you should vote for me. It's never, I am going to do better. Because irrespective of what these motherfuckers do, I am going to be better and I am going to get you what you require. And I am working towards it even when I'm not in power. The only moment that has ever been nearly possible was the Bharat Jodo Yatra. And that got Rahul Gandhi so much good favor, and then they just forgot about it altogether. I don't know why, I don't know how. Like, are people that stupid? Like, right now, Rahul Gandhi is going off the fumes at this point of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. People like him from there. Like, why not be that proactive every single day? Why do you always have to be reactionary? Why do you always, like, Mahua Moitra always comes up in the news and comes up not because she wants to do anything, but because she's opposing something the BJP has done. That's it. Everyone is on the fucking defensive. The reason AAP won up until like the entire election was dismantled, we'll get to it when we get to it, in Delhi, because it always put the BJP on the back foot. Always. As a rule. Then it got dismantled, leader, and now it's also reactionary. What difference does it make? If you are reactionary, you're not gonna win fucking votes. You're not going to be in power. Why the fuck do you wanna be reactionary? Why the actual fuck would you ever want to be reactionary in that scenario? And it has happened multiple times. Just because it's fucking easy? Possibly. Like, to be fair, they are like all of these politicians I just mentioned are ideologically void. They have zero ideology. Like Mahua Moitra, her best friend is literally Jindal. She goes to their weddings and dances with Kangana Ranaut. Are we really supposed to be like, oh, she actually stands for something beyond what her party tells her to do? So fucking stupid. I think that's why I really like Saif Ali Khan in this conversation, even though he is not even related to any of this, is because Saif Ali Khan, at the end of the day, did come out and say he doesn't like to dance for rich people. That is the level I am literally asking for out of every single one of these people. Just so fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Like reactionary fucking politics. The Dems are doing the exact same thing as Indian opposition is doing. No one is even talking about them. No one even bothers to like point this fucking thing out. I think Hassan does. And that's it. And I think Jon Stewart does as well. But Jon Stewart is always on like the middle ground. Like he will never say something is bad just because. He'll say it on his own show on Sundays, but never on the podium that reaches the most amount of people. It's always like, oh, Gaza is a war, or we shouldn't really, I don't know, Maduro is a bad guy, but did we have to invade Venezuela? That is what he'll do. Jesus, it is so fucking stupid. Anyway, external Mr. Jaishankar on Tuesday. Again, Jaishankar is, and I'm not even joking, someone who has been blamed of sexual assault multiple times. On Tuesday, unveiled an official logo website of BRICS 2026, marking the formal start of the India's preparation to chair the influential grouping later this year. Okay, here India is, I do not believe India is the best person to lead BRICS at this point, because India is literally under the thumb of America, and America don't like BRICS. The launch signals India's intent to deepen engagement, coordination, and communication amongst BRICS nations. Indians don't talk to Chinese, they don't talk to Pakistanis, part of BRICS. or Bangladeshis. Nations as a forum of approaching a significant milestone. It's the 20th anniversary in 2026. Inspired by the Lotus. Fuck all. Like, again, like, it's not the best image, but inspired by the Lotus. I'm not saying anything. You can think whatever the fuck you want. Inspired by the Lotus, the newly unveiled logo reflects India's civilizational ethos while symbolizing resilience and renewal. Motherfuckers couldn't even fight properly in Opisindur or keep their asses safe. Like, Jesus, it was such an international failure of epic proportions. Every single country, no matter which, was like, no, India lost. America did the ceasefire. Americans still mentioned it. They gave a medal to some other dude, random dude. And these guys were like, no, we didn't. We spent more money than I couldn't even count to put out lobbyists in all around the world. We send like Shashi Tharoor everywhere with his fucking command of English. And then what? Literally nothing. Yeah, Modi can't spell ethos. Like, I have a sneaking suspicion, and again, I've said this multiple times, I don't think he can speak any language other than Gujarati, maybe a little bit Hindi. No other language. He has a few words muttered here and there of English, and that is it. I think that is why he never gives an interview, because as times have gone on, he has lost his ability to speak any other language. So, like, ends up being, I mean, to be fair, he only does talk to like Adani and Ambani and does their show. So, like, he's their ward boy. What are you going to do? Like, he doesn't really need to speak in any other language. He just has to read off a teleprompter most of the days. Like, I can speak Japanese if you write it in English on a teleprompter, and I can just mutter the words. And if I practice enough, I should probably like get the accent out too. So it's not very hard. Like, that's what like who was it? Katrina Kaif used to do when she couldn't speak Hindi and was acting in Hindi movies. The petals carry the colors of BRICS member nations, representing diverse voices united by a shared purpose of what? Russia is anti-NATO. China is pro whoever does business with it. South Africa is anti-Israel, which is a good thing, and anti-Zionist. But India is sucking up to America, which means India is pro-Zionist and has said it multiple times. Russia don't care. China don't care. Who did I forget? Brazil is just Brazil. I don't even know what's happening in Brazil. So shared interest, my ass. At the center sits the Namaste gesture. Okay. For what? Underscoring respect, inclusivity, and collaboration. Motherfuckers do not respect shit. All of their BJP IT cell people are being shitting on every single nation around, saying, we are going to take over Pakistan, we are going to take over Bangladesh, we are going to take over Tibet, and then we are going to make Akhand Bharat. Okay, coming from Jai Shankar. This is coming from Jai Shankar. Inclusivity. Inclusivity in fucking India. So, like, there is no casteism in India, racism in India, sexism in India. There is no issues with religion. There is no religious division. That's why we can talk so much like about inclusivity. And finally, collaboration. Motherfuckers can't build a decent bridge. Values India plans to foreground during its chairship. Okay. It has a really very high standard to uphold based on what it has done in India. The logo is accompanied by the tagline, building for resilience, innovation, cooperation, and sustainability. You want to talk about sustainability? You don't want to talk about sustainability. India is nowhere. China has done a lot more. Like sustainability is sustaining the Adani and Ambanis of India. That is what this is. According to officials, the emblem captures people-centric vision of BRICS. Yeah, people-centric. Very people-centric, I must say. Placing emphasis on solidarity, mutual respect, and collective progress. Very Indian. Alongside the logo, Jaishankar also launched the official BRICS 2026 website, which will serve as a central digital platform for information on initiatives, projects, events, and official documents relating to the grouping. Will there be trackers? That is my first question, because I swear they want to put trackers in all our phones anyway. They couldn't sustain the BRICS group. They will sustain what again? Exactly. This is too much, because if people don't know, India is the one who tanked the BRICS currency initiative multiple times because Trump was unhappy. And like just the next year, the leadership is going to India. Congratulations. India, I mean, to be fair, in India, in BRICS, India really doesn't have that much power, which is in a way a good thing because everyone is more or less equal. But then, especially with this, like, it has to set the agenda. It will only talk about Pakistan and Muslims. I have a sneaking feeling it will only talk about, like, we need to deal with terrorism, especially coming from Pakistan. There's something or the other bullshit they're going to say. I have a very fucking sneaking feeling here that's what they're going to do. Like, Jesus, if it comes fucking true, I swear. Speaking after the launch, Jaishankar said India chairship would focus on advancing global welfare. Like, they support the Zionists, okay? How do you, on one hand, support Zionism and talk about global welfare? Particularly at times that multilateral institutions are under strain and emerging economies are seeking a stronger collective voice. Right. Comprising of Brazil, Russia, China, and South Africa and India, obviously. I'm sorry, I still have zero idea what Brazil does. Like, this is a point in my brain that I have no information about. Has expanded significant, like, I know their leader is fucked up. Just saying, I know he needs to go, not through American intervention, but a people's revolution. But that is beyond the point. That everyone knows. Has expanded significantly in recent years. Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, and UAE joined as full members in January 2024. All the while, Sasta Bond Doval was down dog whistling just yesterday about how we need to take revenge against British and Muslims. Yeah. I can tell you this right now and write this anywhere. Like, I'm going to come back to this when it actually happens. What did you say? Sasta Bond Oval is going into politics. He's going to go for elections as an MLA. I can give you that much. That is why he's saying this loudly. He literally does not need to do any of this. He has such a good foothold over, like, the BJP because he's an RSS man to begin with, that he doesn't need to do anything. He still is. But so I'm just like, he's going to retire. What is the age of him? What is his age? Do you know? What is Ajit Doval's age? Yeah, he's 80. So he's going to go into politics. I can swear to you. That's like the end goal. We'll see then. Where were we? Sorry. Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, UAE joined as full members. UAE is doing a genocide itself. Let's not forget. In January 2024, followed by Indonesia in January 2025, several other countries including Belarus, Bolivia, Kazakh, Cuba, Malaysia, Nigeria, Thailand, Uganda, Uzbekistan have since been inducted as partner nations. No. Also, Ethiopia, major Zionist. Um, Egypt, major Zionists. Even if they say they are against it, also especially with Egypt, it is like he's one of the most powerful men in India. He runs his own foreign ministry parallel to PMO. Maybe, but he doesn't have to. He's going to go in elections. I can swear to you, he's going to go for elections. Egypt. Egypt is a proxy of the United States again. So we have like India. I still don't know about Brazil and Egypt being proxies within this. And UAE always talks about America anyway. MLA or MP is too low for him? Maybe. Maybe. You never know. You never know. That's what I would say. You never know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. The point is like he's going too much into the Sangh narrative, which he doesn't have to, unless he's running for elections. Maybe he wants to be the next prime minister at the age of like 100. Maybe he's like Modi's replacement for next elections. He has the mass appeal anyway. Or maybe, oh, hold on, fuck. Maybe, remember earlier there was a video out of him, like who at the time he was rightly saying that most of the terrorists are Hindu men who I join up with like any Islamist or whatever you want to call it, terrorist groups. And this is PR for it. And he's trying to like cover up that. So he's trying to prove his loyalty again because maybe this hurt sentiments. He wants BJP Sangh to be in power so he can have his own space in government. Maybe. Yeah, he called it AI. It was clearly not AI. That shit was as real as the sun. Maybe he wants to be in the be Sangh in power. But see, like he doesn't have to do it himself. Yeah, exactly. The video is still on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's a weird-ass liar. Like, I wonder how he survived in Pakistan. If that story is true or not. I don't know. I haven't checked. But I wonder. And he has kafi dirt against Sangh and Modi Shah, so they can't do anything. See, if they can't do anything against him, then like his entire point of being like, oh, I'm going to support the Sangh becomes kind of moot. Yeah, exactly. His own child is settled in the US. He don't care. Like, that's why I'm saying that he might join the BJP. Like, he might be an MLA because it's a good retirement job. Maybe he wants to be a governor. Maybe he wants that placement as a governor at least. Like, okay, I'm changing. Maybe not MLA, maybe not MP, maybe a governor. Oh, he cried. Oh, yeah, lol. Okay, fine. He cried. Where I believe that so much. Like, I'm not even joking. Do you have does anyone have the clip of the scene? Like from Durandar? By the way, he didn't go to Pakistan. He sent someone. Oh, I didn't know that. Bro, they are too delusional. He wanted to be a modern Chanakya. Lol. No one is fucking Chanakya here. Everyone is too fucking stupid. Everyone is too fucking stupid in this scenario. Like, the Indian public is, I would say, stupider. Like, they have a mechanism for introducing authoritarianism in India, but they copied that from America and the Nazis. So, like, it's not their own, to be honest. Savarkar was a big fan of American and Nazi fascism. We know that. He has said it himself. Anyway, can someone find me the link, because I can't right now, of Durandar, where he's like saying, or like the picture where he's like, what was the thing? Jab desh mein koi aisa aayega who gives a shit, we will tell them, or something. What was the shit? With the plates thing. Anyway, see, I can't find that shit anyway. I'm gonna wait for someone to. Maybe it's on Discord and I switched off Discord. I'm stupid. Come on. Jesus, where is this? No, it's not here. Anyway, if someone finds me, let me know. We'll move forward. Cuba, Malaysia, Cuba. Okay, it has a lot of sanctions right now. According to the Ministry of External Affairs, also Pakistan wanted to join BRICS. I'm on the opinion that it should be allowed to because they're part of the Asia. But then we'll see with Indian championing it. Oh, thank you so much. How do I save this image? Okay, maybe I can save it here. Did I save it on? I am so fucking stupid. Yeah. So, like, I don't understand this. How is this a dialogue? हिंदुस्तान के पहले दुश्मन तो हिंदुस्तानी के लोग खुद no, not this one, not this one. No, not this one. The one where he says that we are waiting for this Chanakya or something. ऐसी सरकार आएगी या एक दिन ऐसी सरकार आएगी जो like देश के पुत्र उत्तर होंगे or something bullshit. Like with the thing, like apparently during the movie they found like Pakistan is doing like illegal shit with like plates and copying like Indian currency and selling it illegally. And so I'll just explain this. So they are saying like, oh, when we will have a government that will give a shit about this, talking very specifically about Modi's government, like from Gujarat as well, like we will make this public. And you know, my first thing was that shit is treason. If that shit actually happened, everyone involved should be in jail. You can't do that shit. Why are you posting in chat? Post in Discord. I keep saying, post in Discord. No one listens. Discord is for a reason, to make it easier. Anyway, if you are here, if you're new here, join the Discord. Discord, your link should be posted above. It is a very nice place. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Liking is extremely important, just saying. Extremely important. According to the Ministry of External Affairs, expanded BRICS grouping now represents 49.5% of the world's population. Yeah, the dialogue which promotes fascist propaganda, that's a new true nationalist leader will come, which will lead us to glory. Aisa kuch. Yeah, no, you are perfectly. That is, I think, the dialogue. Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you. See, that's what I'm saying. By the way, they did this for UP Yogi too. Yeah, exactly.
सबसे खूबसूरत आदत पता है क्या है?
बदलती है.
वो वक्त आने पे बदलती है.
That is not even a good dialogue.
हमारा भी वक्त आएगा.
Like, this is, he's literally saying we need to do treason because there is no Hindutva people in the government. Like, it is so shit. Sarin came up to, like, he's like, I'm not listening to this fucking dialogue. That's why he fucking left. Not even joking. That the moment started, he got up, he left. Man, that movie is so fucking shit. That propaganda piece. Nearly 28% of global, okay. 49.5% of world population, 40% of global GDP, nearly 26% of global trade, cementing its status as a major force in the global economic and geopolitical landscape. Sure. Yeah, exactly. He lives in fucking Dubai. He gaslights people on nationalism. See, every single person who's gaslighting anyone on nationalism does not live in India. No one fucking lives in India. R. Madhavan lives in Dubai. He comes to India to do this shitty film and leaves. Yeah. Like, which one of them lives in actually India? Like, Modi doesn't live in India most of the year. He's supposed to be the prime fucking minister. Sarin will bite you if you play propaganda movie clips too much. Yeah, yeah, that is true. He just like literally got up and left, right? Like me talking like this for what? Right now, what? 50 minutes, not a bother. Moment like R. Madhavan came on screen, left. He knows propaganda from the rest. That's why he's better than most of fucking Indians because they don't know propaganda from from what's correct. Indian airbase is bad for RPMG. Yeah, Indian air is bad. It's horrid. Sarin will bite. Okay, that's that I bite you. Yeah. Okay, that was it. Hey, hold on. Is the some message were deleted? But this will make a really good clip later. The idea that BRICS was first articulated in 2021 by Goldman Sachs, which projected that Brazil, Russia, India, and China would emerge as dominant forces in the global economy. I did not know this. Why is it Goldman fucking Sachs? Jesus. The grouping took formal shape in 2000. This is becoming a joke at this point. Like, I like this sentence here. Like, started by Goldman Sachs, articulated, makes me now think BRICS is like a psyop. Like, come on, guys, break away from whatever America is doing. It's high time. The grouping took formal shape in 2006, held in the first summit in 2009, and expanded to include South Africa. So it was just called BRIC. BRIC, sure. In 2011, becoming BRICS. Yeah, now they're shit. And now, like, I think they wanted to make everyone shit BRICS, but kind of Trump ruined it for them. Over the years, BRICS has evolved into a platform for cooperation across trade, investments, technology, sustained development, and the reform of global governance institutions, with India set to lead in the forum. Again, this is cyclic. They did not need to do anything. Expectations are high that New Delhi will push for more inclusive, development-oriented agenda. New fucking Delhi will do that. Okay. I have heard enough. Jesus Christ. I should have really read this before. I did not. It is my bad, guys. It is my bad. Indian Air is bad for yeah. Like, I swear to you, this actually made me laugh to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm trying to control my laughter. That's why I'm crying. Because I was like, I cannot laugh out loud here because I really wanted to. But like, everything just like, and I'm crying. Fuck it. This is good for like pictures. Jesus, like, okay. Who writes this? Who writes this? Like, seriously. Who writes their fucking speeches? Does anyone actually come out and believe it? What is this? This is the same thing? Yeah, this is the same thing. Oh, the title, that's why I brought this up. As India takes over BRICS 2026, they focus on humanity first. Humanity first. After Manipur. After supporting the Zionist regime. Seriously. We are getting lower and lower on the hunger index. And we have people like who's the lady? Who was the cylinder lady? I forgot. That lady keeps saying, oh, hunger index, she's spreading misinformation back in 2020. Like, they'll call you and be like, hey, are you hungry? You say yes. They put like, oh, India is very hungry. That's the misinformation she was trying to fucking spread. Humanity first, my ass. Like, they have China is so much better for humanity first as compared to India right now. And it's like they don't have proper healthcare. Like as compared to like say free healthcare countries like in Europe. They don't have free healthcare. Sorry. They still have like an American model of healthcare. But it's still cheap. The government still controls the fucking price. Fucking stupid, yeah. Fucking stupid. How is this humanity first? Like India saying humanity first after multiple. multiple issues, after multiple instances of human rights being violated by the Indian government, especially in Kashmir. Humanity first, my ass. Anyway, we are going to watch some news coverage from the South. This what was the name of this central nation? Hold on, I forgot the name. News Asia. Fine.
In other news, India takes over the chair of BRICS next year, donning the leadership role at a delicate time. The group, which also includes Brazil, Russia, China, and South Africa, has emerged as a formidable voice of the global South, but faces challenges from within. Plus, there is criticism of the bloc from Washington, with which New Delhi is negotiating a crucial trade deal. Ishan Garg with this report for CNA.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi wants to redefine BRICS as an acronym for building resilience and innovation for cooperation and sustainability. India looking to drive home the message that its presidency will prioritize Global South while remaining responsive to developments around the world. Analysts say high on India's agenda could be developing the proposed investment guarantee mechanism to tackle climate change, poverty, energy transition and infrastructure. An institution that's not controlled.
Okay, I have to pause here. Tackling fucking climate change. No. Sorry. No. India has done least among all of the BRICS countries to tackle climate change. Literally the least. Like worse than Russia, which is actively drilling in the Arctic Circle.
Controlled by Western powers, but by BRICS nations.
Countries, especially the small countries of the South, don't have to go and fill in complicated forms in Washington, but they can do it in an approachable way. So one of the...
What? What is that desktop? Where? Which one? What happened? Oh, this. Oh, you can see this when I switch screens. Right. That desktop is research, mostly. My personal research for the day job. Just ignore.
The idea is to have some...
Like literally, I swear to you, if I put it in a folder or anything, I am going to... Like, I just can't. ADHD. I have so many copies of the same thing because I keep forgetting to, like, I just keep forgetting where I put it. So like important shit is over there. Like, and that important research shit, like the data for that I need to analyze after the stream is done, that kind of a shit.
Some kind of an institution in addition to New Development Bank, which takes care of guarantees of this nature.
India wants to replicate its 2023 G20 presidency model, under which it took the multilateral meetings to around 60 cities across the country. The idea is not only to promote these places to the outside.
When those meetings happens, rather than actually fixing any issues, they covered up the issues literally with like netting. Yeah, mother of democracy. Okay, but exactly, it is not a mother of democracy. I don't know, like we are an electoral autocracy. I'm sorry for anyone who thinks it's still a fucking democracy. Like this is the fucking thing that we have here. Like, this is what they did. Like, do people... This is the model. Like, don't fucking fix the issues. Like, hide the issues. That's our model. How do these people even, like... It's too much fucking lying.
Outside world, but also to tell...
I shouldn't say they are lying because, like, they're replicating... They said they're replicating the same model. So like they are technically not lying. They are just being very facetious.
Indians about the high-profile
I
role.
hate that we are trying to be post-Reagan US instead of China. Exactly. I mean, at least post-Reagan, it was still America pre-Reagan. We are not even that. Like, Reagan is the fucking devil. He is. But at least post-Reagan, you had still something left. Yeah, we are aiming the wrong target, as usual. Like, as usual. Like, Jesus. Also, if you hear, like, I actually did not know this, so I'm gonna just quote Hassan because I was looking at his coverage and like the shit like was like Reagan was pro-immigrants. Reagan makes today's right-wing Republicans look like extreme fucking right, and he looks like a left-winger. He's lefter than the current Democratic Party. Congratulations, fucking America. Sorry, random shitting on America is always valid. I'm sorry. But yeah, we should be moving towards how China operates then. Like, yeah, we had this issue even in like during Nehru's time. Like, generous of you to assume that Modi and co have a yeah. Their target is like Akhand Bharat and whatever you have to do to get Muslims out of this country. Let's try and have a heinous wealth inequality as a country that's already poor. Let's not try to catch up and improve one of the fastest growing countries in history. Exactly. See, I think it started off with like Nehru, because I don't like Nehru on this aspect as well. Because when Nehru started, they focus a lot on like how like the top classes of people, they always focus on like, no, you have to be a doctor, you have to be an engineer, you have to be whatever. But they focused on it saying like, oh, you get respect. But that is not what you want from a country. Like we were in this position where we could have been a manufacturing hub even before China. We could have been a development hub, but they really focus on the top classes. They did not focus on the bottom. They said like, oh, you have a matriculate at that point, you have a diploma that is so fucking bad, you shouldn't, like you are a son of a welder or whatever. That was like, you should have been pushing for more fucking welders, more cement workers, more woodworkers, not like these top class doctors, engineers. Like the reason why am I a doctor, like I work in research, I don't like, I'm sorry, I'm a engineer, I don't know, I just am. Like all of this fucking shit, man. All of this fucking shit. That is one of the fucking reasons why India is so behind, because we do not have a manufacturing. We have an assembly, and everyone in assembly is forced into it. They don't choose any of it because there is literally no money in there. How the fuck? Like, yeah, I kind of blame Nehru for that. Like, people can come after me for it. Like, it's not good or bad as a choice. It is just sad as a choice. Like, did we not see what was happening in other countries? Why did we ever think our major export is going to be like intelligent people, exporting them out of the country to other countries where they develop technologies over there where none of it comes back? Why was this the model? Like, the entirety of that whole endeavor was to have enough people to go out of the fucking country. Jesus, how is that so fucking... I really want to... Like, if I could ever interview Nehru, which is not possible, unless you're talking about the guy on Twitter. Why? Like, this is common sense. Like, we call Modi stupid. We call him a fucking idiot. He is, sure, fine. We need to address this. There is literally no class conscious in India. Because of this, we made sure like, oh, we need so many doctors. Doctors are like the top class of society. We are creating an entire caste system within careers as well, based on how much respect you get. Like, we should have been pushing for so much differently. Like, we should have been pushing for like, oh, how do we respect each other? Yeah, I know, yeah. We have to be like, we need to be pushing for how to respect each other, that no job is inferior. We need to be like, I was gonna do the dialogue from what's the word for it? Like the Shah Rukh Khan fucking movie, Race, but fine, I'm not gonna do it. I fucking do it very badly anyway. The point is, we needed to push for like, everyone is fucking equal. There is no job disparity. There is no job disparity in terms of the respectability of a fucking job. But no, we pushed for like, you should not be a bricklayer. You should always be a doctor or an engineer. Like, all of these motherfuckers who are currently doctors and engineers are lining for a job at a Pune, and they don't have a choice apparently, because they are like, oh, we don't have any jobs anymore. Yeah, obviously, no shit, you don't have a job anymore, because all of the top jobs are going to the fucking UCs. All of these top jobs are going to people who know other people, who network, who has the capacity to go there. Why did you ever want to be this top class? I understand the sociopolitics of it. Don't get me on it. I understand. It is because of social pressures. That's why everyone wants to be a fucking engineer. But it's also because of the government pushing this ideology that you have to be a fucking engineer or a fucking doctor or a fucking lawyer, or you're not going to get anywhere in life. That is the problem. Because our basic minimum pay is down is in the fucking ground. Like, what is India's fucking minimum wage? People are living on like what, 100 rupees per month or something? What the fuck is this? That's why I will always say this. That's why even at the start we used to say this. We need universal basic income. So all of these issues fucking go away first. And then you can be whatever the fuck you want. And then see India fucking grow, because then we'll have people who can manufacture stuff. Because manufacture does not require... What do you mean can't change now? Can fucking change now. It needs 3.5% of the people. Only 3.5 fucking percent of the people to be with you to change the fucking system. It is scientifically proven. It's called the 3.5% law. Yeah, keep it alive. We only need 3.5%. It is literally 3.5%, not one more. Reach 3.5% and then we can do whatever the fuck we want. That is the goal idea anyway. Like, half the time, I'm not even gonna kid you, on Discord, I'm talking about hope. Because there's always someone who's gonna say, you can't change now, nothing is gonna happen. Hell, motherfuckers, we haven't even started to do anything. There has never been a movement that talks about changing the system. There has never been an ideological movement. Yes, people ask for their rights. Yes, it has happened before. Farmers' protests were a movement for their rights. We respect that. We support it. There has never been an ideological movement in this fucking country. That, if we don't have that, if we never have that, if we are running every motherfucker run wild, that is where the issue comes in, because we have never fucking tried. America had an ideological movement. America, hub of capitalism. We never did. We still think, like, I swear, this is like the most biggest fucking lie in this fucking country. We still think the biggest thing that you have as an Indian is your vote, which is a fucking lie. Your vote is not something that you are just given. You have to make it matter. What the fuck do we see with vote chori? With vote chori, we are saying that your vote is not mattering. You still have the right to vote, but your vote does not matter. The matter part of it is more important than just the voting part of it. But in India, we keep thinking, as long as we can fucking vote, as long as we can go out for the ballot, we will get what we want because that is our most biggest right. And until then, we don't have to do anything. That is not fucking true. You have to fight for your vote to matter. That is the first part of this. Yeah, politicians need to earn your vote, and your vote cannot be your only weapon. Exactly. That is, I swear to you, that is the thesis of this entire channel. That is literally the thesis of this entire channel, where everyone has fucking forgotten that your politicians need to earn your vote. People just go out and vote for absolutely no reason. I used to fight on this on Twitter with like app people as well. Like whatever, they are like general fanatics. There's actually some of them that I know. But it's like it has gone to a point like they just ask for your vote because they are them and the other is other. That is not fucking true. Like, okay, you are ideologically happy with like a XYZ party, and you're ideologically happy with the current whoever is leading. For example, let's say like Arvind Kejriwal. So now they're asking for vote for AAP because of Arvind Kejriwal in Punjab and in Maharashtra and in Gujarat. Arvind Kejriwal is not going to come here. He might have earned his vote in fucking Delhi. Hasn't earned it in Gujarat because he's not going to lead it. You shouldn't just vote for whatever reason. You need to start fucking voting for, demanding what you require in the city you are in. AAP is barely leftist, like, yeah, exactly. But it is center. Like, AAP is like straight up center. It doesn't give a shit. There is no left party in India. Let's be clear. Even CPIM is a bit lefter than AAP, but it is still like a lot dealings. Like, it goes along with Congress a lot more. It is not fucking left. Politicians need to earn. Yes, politicians aren't celebrities. If you support a politician, even leftists, exactly, that is a fucking problem. That's what we were talking about, like, with the Mahua Moitra case, and it is like a very, like, the only reason I bring this up because it's very fucking recent. She's supposed to be anti-BJP. She's supposed to be like this bastion of left-wing politics, especially with the TMC. TMC is not left, I know. But she's supposed to be like the opposition, the passion, the forerunner, the woman who can speak, the woman who can stake her claim. Moment the lights are out, goes dancing with fucking Jindal of all people. Jindal, the industrialist, a BJP member. And with who? Kangana Ranaut. Kangana fucking Ranaut. That is the ideological problem we have, because there is zero ideology. Like, everyone will just ask you for your fucking votes because whatever, they are never going to give you any demands. You're never complete your demand. They'll just say, like, as the popular narrative for the BJP goes, BJP nahi to kaun. They are just expecting your vote out of you. That's why we need to start protesting. That's why we need to organize, go out, put our claim, say like, fuck you motherfuckers. We are not going to fucking vote for you at all. Whoever the fuck you are out of this city. I don't care if you don't work for us. We can talk about like all of the other issues that I've mentioned with like the anti-defection bill and how MLAs are selected, how MPs are selected later. Initially, we need to create an ideological movement within this country. If there is no ideological movement within this country, every other conversation is null and void. Because every other conversation is going to be hijacked and it's going to stop. What happened with the AQI protest, for example? I kept saying this AQI protest cannot be neutral. It has to go against the goddamn government because that is what it is. Boos, guy. There's no one coming out again. What happened to literally any other protest? We covered the Jharkhand protests. They are the only protests that are consistently against the government and against the Adani and Ambani encroaching on their fucking land. They understand the problem. They see the problem. And for some reason, this is the only channel who has ever spoken about them. Ever. It's been going on for fucking 2 years. 2 fucking years. Like, this is why we need an ideological movement in India. No streamers, no media personnel, no one ever fucking is an ideologically inclined person. Like, tell me an ideology of any single person who's out there to talk to any amount of people in India. They are either ideologically neutral or ideologically aligned with either of the parties. That is it. There's no people who are only going out for like a political ideology or like with this will, like we are going to do it for the people. We don't care about if we have political support, if we don't have political support. Anyway, again, derailed.
New Delhi is playing at a global level.
Please.
The biggest test, though,
The biggest test is that we can see the pollution in his background.
will be to balance the internal politics of the bloc and tackle pressure on it from the outside. India will have to keep BRICS positioned as pro-global South and engage Washington. India and China will also have to manage their...
This was 2 weeks ago. We just have like 500% tariffs again, which crashed our fucking stock options. I don't really care about stocks, to be honest with you, but still.
relationship. Relations between the Asian giants have...
We then had to go up to Poland and ask the Polish foreign minister to send a message to America that India has stopped buying buying oil from Russia. This is what happened last fucking week. Engaging Washington and being pro-global South is an oxymoron. Exactly. You can't engage Washington and be pro-global South. But then again, see, I've said this before. Again, I'm going to say this again. Like, Modi cannot be anti-Washington as a rule, because Modi's tatte are held by Adani and Ambani and they squeeze it whenever they want something. Theirs are held by Trump because they have to do business in America. Also, the Hindenburg thing still revolves around their head. Like, if you say anything, we'll bring back the report and you are going to go to jail because you did all the shitty things. If you want to keep running your shitty business and your illegal business in America, you have to keep pushing India in the direction of Washington. That is what is happening. Because, and we are actually going to talk about this in a bit as well, where India tanked the BRICS currency after Modi visited Trump around the same time when Hindenburg was happening, and after that Hindenburg report was dropped. Quid pro quo. Like, seriously, this is literally happened within the span of a few months. So yeah, this is not even like something limited to like India. This is also happens with Erdogan from Turkey. Erdogan has a lot of businesses in America. How US controls Turkey is that they will squeeze out a new lawsuit against Erdogan's businesses in America and they'll just force him to agree with whatever the US is saying. They do it with everyone. This is why you don't need people like fucking Modi in power.
Have shown signs of thawing since 2024, but distrust remains. Adding to that are Beijing's ties with Islamabad, whom New Delhi accuses of sponsoring cross-border terrorism. But experts we spoke to believe that both sides could keep their differences aside for the greater good.
Oh shit, sorry.
I think it is an open secret.
I literally forget that I changed the setting. Earlier, you wouldn't be affected by any of me doing random shit in the background, but now you are.
That China's support for Pakistani policies do create complication, but within BRICS, when it comes to developing common positions, I think China essentially cooperates with the other members. They will refocus attention on the sustainable development goals because they have to be achieved by 2030 and progress has been rather slow.
Another headwind is the US tariff regime under President Donald Trump. The American leader has threatened 100% duties if BRICS tries to replace the US dollar as a reserve currency. New Delhi is taking over the bloc's presidency at a time it's trying to strike a trade deal with Washington and secure tariff concessions.
Thanks, Bliss. I was still wondering how to do it. I was just like checking here, like, oh, can I do it this way? Can I do it that way?
Administration and the Foreign Office officials in USA, they are not vocal in either their criticism or their appreciation, but they acknowledge the fact that BRICS means no harm to America. As far as Trump is concerned, he's not going to change his views. So we have to live.
Is this like, what stupidity is this? Like, are we supposed to show them, oh, BRICS is no harm to America when we do not deal with the American dollar?
With that.
BRICS has expanded in the last couple of years to include nations such as Indonesia, Egypt, Ethiopia and Iran. The bloc accounts for about half the world's population and nearly 40% of global economic output. New Delhi's priority could be focusing on deliverables that matter to emerging markets and show that BRICS can unite members with common problems even when they may have competing interests. If India keeps the group aligned,
Again, just to remind everyone, Modi cannot unite India into engaging in something actually productive. So
in 2026, it could shape how the Global South wields influence in a divided world. For CNA, I'm Ishan Garg in New Delhi.
okay, cool. Generally, it's India getting the head of BRICS right now is such a big fucking issue. BRICS will challenge for West? No, not with India at the helm. India is literally like a proxy of the US right now. It's not gonna do shit. Maybe later, after, like when we actually have a new leadership going on in BRICS. Because like you need like something to go against the West, right? Again, as Courier said, engaging Washington and being pro-global South is an oxymoron, and that's what India is doing for the longest time. BRICS powers, nah, fuck it. चाइना रशिया की मजबूरी देख रहा हूँ किसमें भाई? Yeah, so I was gonna talk about this. This is like the funniest set of things that happened. Like, so this happened around in like the July and before. Whenever like US president threatens to impose new tariffs on India or participation in BRICS forum, puts New Deal in a tough position as it races to finalize favorable trade deals with the US. Trump इंडिया के साथ रहना की और मोदी को झेलना की. I'm not going to support. Yeah, I don't know what is that like. I know it's funny. It's funny that they are not going. They are going to think it's not going to be like India ke sath rehna and Modi ko jhelna. It's like it's the one and the same thing. Like international policy of India is currently run by Modi. It is not based on like what Manmohan Singh left us with. They have changed what it means to be partnering with India. So I think it's like more or less the same thing at this point. And like, yeah, also, I don't really think China and Russia have a majburi to deal with us. Like, they just can say no because like they can just vote no. That's how BRICS works. Everyone gets a vote. Hopefully, a lot like India is gonna suck up to America. And like with the recent whole thing, like they keep like being like, please Modi ji, please, please Trump ji, please don't, no more, we don't need any more tariffs. They are going to suck up more and more. Threatens to impose new tariffs on India or participation in the BRICS forum puts New Delhi in a tough position as it races to finalize a favorable deal with the US. This happened in July of 2025. Trump said Tuesday that India could face an additional 10% tariff. We currently have 500%, not to remind you. Alongside other members of BRICS, a block of... and we are still trying to kiss up to Trump. As labeled anti-India, remarks came just after a day after the leader said he was close to finalizing a trade deal that New Delhi hopes would give it reprieve from 26% reciprocal tariffs. It did not. And where was the Adani shit? Yeah. The role, we covered this. Yeah. So this happened on the 14th of August 2025. Hindenburg was also dropped. Like around the same time, like the news came that there is no such thing as Hindenburg anymore. This is around the time when the BRICS was pushing for a common currency to trade between the BRICS nations. It is an effort by China to de-dollarize the economy, or at least not just de-dollarize, but like make a currency that can fight with the dollar on an equal footing. India, being a founding member of BRICS, tanked the shit out of it. India on Thursday dismissed claims that it is pursuing de-dollarization within BRICS, saying such a move is not part of India's financial agenda. Okay. We have made our position very clear on the issue earlier as well. De-dollarization is not part of India's financial agenda. MEA spokesperson Randir Jaiswal, also the person we covered earlier, who keeps saying that a lot of people are getting kidnapped to Russia to fight on the forefront, but India is not doing shit about it. And bot. It was literally a bot. This remarks followed Brazilian President Luiz Inácio. Yeah, like we get like this like stream bot coming in and out from time to time on Twitch. Suggested that BRICS nations could explore a trade currency and rising tensions with the United States over tariffs. Elaborating on the idea, Lula said it should be tested. We can discuss in the BRICS. There is a need to have a trade currency between us and the BRICS. I do not reject it because we must test. If its testing fails, then I would be wrong. But someone had to convince me that I am wrong, reported PTI, citing Russia today. Okay. The thing is, a BRICS currency would be amazing. It would literally be a game changer in the economy because we would de-dollarize. Dollar would have to fight for its value rather than having an inherent value. And America won't be able to sanction countries willy-nilly. It would have been great if India hadn't blocked it. India did not block it because, as I said, Trump squeezed Adani Ambani squeezed Modi. India said, we are not going to take the dollar. We are not going to give up the dollar. Taking total duties to 50% over. Okay, we have a lot more now. I'm just laughing at this point because we have so much more tariffs even after sucking Trump's balls. The remark comes amid escalation trade frictions between the US. Last week, US President Donald Trump imposed an additional 25% tariffs on Indian goods. This was again in July. We are at like 500% and then a little bit extra of like 50%. And this, just go down how much fucking tariff there is on Indian goods. He has also announced 50% tariffs on imports from Brazil last month and criticized the trial of former Brazilian President Javier Bolsonaro. Javier Bolsonaro is a fucking genocidal dictator. Obviously, America is sanctioning Brazil so his friend doesn't go to trial. This is why we need to de-dollarize the world. So America can't do shit like that. You think he's going to go to prison? You have more revolutionary optimism than I do. Also, during recent mayor's visit, Germany made exempt for Indians in transit visa. In BJP is calling that masterstroke as if it's a visa. Exactly. It is just so fucking stupid. Like, this happened literally yesterday. Hold on. Where is the news article? I'm going to find the news article. It's like Times of India is reporting it and it is a negative news. So I'm going to be like, this is actually real. Because nothing is more pro BJP than fucking Times. Australia has tightened checks for student visas applicants from India as it moved India into the highest risk category along with Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan. The new categorization came into effect from January 8th as these 4 Asian countries have been moved from evidence level 2 to evidence level 3 under the simplified student visa framework. Congratulations, Modi ji. India's major export, quite literally, is its smart people. Fucking hell. There was a Canadian news as well, right? I'm trying to check on News Wali Tapri where it is. Let me know if you find it. Also, this is the thing I was talking about. Modi mujhe credit nahi chahiye. Yeah, exactly. No Modi's face here apparently. Should have been. Like literally this news.
And
This is translated already. I can translate if you like. We went through fucking Poland to tell America that we are not buying oil
to India because this is financing the war machine of Putin. So it is something that we can discuss further as well when I travel to India next week. It's important.
We had to send information. We can't even directly talk to fucking America anymore. And now you have, like, now we are the leader of BRICS, apparently. Very good for BRICS. I love that approach, to be honest with you. Like, I actually really like BRICS as an institution. Like, something that should have happened a long time ago. But fuck it. Oh, yeah. Canada rejects 74% of the Indian student visas application amid immigration policy overhaul. Congratulations. Congratulations. This is what happens when you go in another country. We don't need a paywall. This is enough. Also, is there? No, there's no paywall. How is this paywall for you and not me? Jesus fucking Christ. Like, this is what happens when you go in another country and assassinate a citizen. And you are not America. Like, India really wanted to be America and everyone is fucking suffering because of it. Yeah, I have Opera. That's why I use Opera. I don't use Chrome for a reason. Sorry. Jesus, I'm fucking hungry. Anyway. We should probably move on. It's just, the news is so fucking funny. And it's like not funny because it's actually funny. It's funny because I'm just in like, what can I do other than laugh? All I can do is like fucking demise of BRICS for at least the next year. It's going to be subservient to fucking America whims because all it has to do is tighten the tariffs and tighten up his grip on Adani and Ambani. And the agenda is created basically by Trump now. Hopefully things change next year. And hopefully eventually we can de-dollarize. But well. The second thing we are actually going to talk about, fun, is fucking America saying it needs to own Greenland to block Russia and China. It's just so fucking stupid.
Over Greenland.
You guys watch this for a while. I'll be back.
Saying the United States must own the Arctic island to prevent Russia or China taking control. He told journalists in the White House the US would do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not. Greenland is a semi-autonomous territory of Denmark, which has called Mr. Trump's demands unacceptable. In a joint statement, the leaders of the island's 5 political parties says its future must be decided by the Greenlandic people. Let's hear some of what Mr. Trump had to say about Greenland.
Countries have to have ownership, and you defend ownership, you don't defend leases. And we'll have to defend Greenland. If we don't do it, China or Russia will. It's not going to happen. We are not going to have, and I like China, I like Russia, I love the people of China, I love the people of Russia. I get along very well with President Putin, but I'm very disappointed in him. I get along very well with President Xi. I'm going to go over to China in April, but I don't want them as a neighbor in Greenland. Not going to happen.
Our North America correspondent David Willis sent this update on Mr. Trump's comments.
Donald Trump is doubling down on Greenland. Earlier this week, his threat to use military force in order to seize control of the territory sparked outrage on the part of Denmark and its European allies. In his latest remarks, Mr. Trump has said that Greenland is crucial to the national security of the United States, given the increased military activity on the part of Russia and China in the Arctic region, and that if the US doesn't gain control of the territory, then either Russia or China will do so. That is not going to happen, said Mr. Trump. And he also made a comment that some in Europe may find chilling. He said of the US desire to acquire Greenland, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Now, Greenland is also, of course, known to be rich in so-called rare earth minerals, which are crucial to the production of high-tech items such as batteries and cell phones.
They are hoping for the ice caps to melt, flood every single coastal region so they can extract these minerals. That is the plan. Like, the corporate system does not give a shit about people living on the coastal regions.
It is also a
I know that because I work in the Arctic.
Autonomous territory of NATO member Denmark, whose leaders have said that any attempt by the United States to gain control of Greenland by force would lead to an end to the transatlantic alliance. Now, the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio is due to meet with Danish leaders next week. And following Donald Trump's latest remarks, Greenland's 5 political parties have issued a joint statement saying that it is up to the people of Greenland to determine Greenland's fate. And that statement also calls...
Also, not to be too pedantic over this point, so fucking stupid that America wants to invade fucking Greenland. Like, come on, Jesus fucking Christ, you already have a NATO organization around it. Why not just fucking talk to fucking NATO? Like, this is colonization at its very best. Direct fascism at its very worst. How the fuck do you go around saying shit like this and expect people to act normally around you? What the fuck is wrong with America? What the fuck is wrong with Trump? Like, he literally said, I'm not joking, that the only check to him is his morality. Trump's morality, where he was very closely affiliated with Epstein. Very closely affiliated with a pedophile, a sex trafficker, and a child sex trafficker. Morality.
On the United States to end what it calls its disregard for Greenland.
Oh, yeah.
Group taking your threats very seriously as Greenland.
Seriously, I hate these interviews. Like, these interviews are the stupidest, but I really wish, I honestly do wish that Modi does at least one of them. Like, Modi has done so little interviews overall that he is literally the quietest prime minister India has ever had.
Are you still thinking of military action there, or is there anything they can...
Where? Military action?
Greenland. Greenland. Is there anything they can offer you for a deal?
If we don't take Greenland, Russia or China will. And I'm not letting that happen. If we don't take Greenland, Russia or China will take Greenland. And I am not going to let that happen.
Is there any deal they can offer you? Either like...
Yeah, sure. I'd love to make a deal with them. It's easier. But
They offered them what? How much did they offer? Because they initially bought like the Virginals from Denmark, same situation. They sold it for like 45 million or something. That's not enough.
One way or the other, we're going to have Greenland.
Are you okay if that compromises NATO? If NATO effectively ceases to exist?
I'm doing a great job. I'm the one that saved NATO. I'm the one that got him to pay 5% of GDP. Wait a minute. It was
He's
two.
also pushing for NATO countries, especially European countries, to curb on insurance for the people. He's also pushing for less healthcare in the UK and replacing the NHS with American insurance companies.
2% and they didn't pay. Now they're paying 5%. I'm the one that saved NATO. You wouldn't have NATO if I weren't president.
Would you pull the U.S. out of NATO?
He's the one who pulled out of NATO in the first place.
Would you consider doing that?
Well, maybe NATO would be upset.
Like, literally, he pulled out of NATO. Russia attacks Ukraine. Biden brings it back. What does he mean that, oh, there wouldn't be a fucking NATO? There would be. He's the one, like, dismantling it.
If I did it, maybe NATO would save a lot of money. But I like NATO. I just wonder whether or not if we needed NATO, would they be there for us? I'm not sure they would. We spent a lot of money on NATO, and I'm not sure they would.
Have you made a tangible offer to Greenland yet? Have you made an actual offer to Denmark?
I haven't done that, but Greenland should make the deal because Greenland does not want to see Russia or China take over. They don't go there. It's very far away from Greenland. And Greenland, basically,
They do actually go there. Just saying. Like, America, Russia, and China, all of them are a problem within the Arctic Circle. Because if they want to mine the goddamn Arctic Circle. If they do that, bye-bye world as a whole. You have no idea how much the world depends on the stability of the Arctic Circle. And like, we can have an entire lecture. I can take an entire lecture on how important it is.
defense is too.
Just saying, everything, all of the oxygen that we breathe, more or less comes from the Arctic and the Antarctic circles. It's not the trees, guys.
Dog sleds. Do you know that? Do you know what their defense is? 2 dog sleds.
Also a lot of missiles.
Meantime, you have Russian destroyers and submarines and China destroyers and submarines all over the place. We're not going to let that happen.
In the meantime, are you going
And if it affects NATO, then it affects NATO. But, they need us much more than we need them. I will tell you that right now.
The UK and Germany.
That is actually quite true. NATO requires America a lot more because America has eastward expansionist policy, Russia has westward expansionist policy, everyone in the middle kind of gets fucked up.
Germany are discussing.
When I'm president.
Are you going to?
That's why we need a multipolar world. That's literally why we need a multipolar world that is not dominated by the fucking US.
Destroyers and submarines all over the place. We're not going to let that happen.
In the meantime, are you going
And
to?
if it affects NATO, then it affects NATO. But, they need us much more than we need them. I will tell you that right now.
The UK and Germany are discussing.
Also, if you're here, like and subscribe and share the goddamn stream. We need to reach more people. Thank you very much.
Plans for a joint NATO mission to protect Arctic security in Greenland. Does that change your calculus at all?
No, look, we're talking about acquiring, not leasing, not having it short term. We're talking about acquiring.
Does that require?
Colonization. It's called colonization.
And if we don't do it, Russia or China will. And that's not going to happen when I'm president.
They're literally not going to do it. They have literally no interest in acquiring fucking Greenland. First of all, it is fucking small. Second of all, they have a direct access to Russia. They do not need to acquire Greenland.
Are you going to increase the amount of military bases on Greenland in the meantime?
We have bases on Greenland. Yeah.
Are you going to do more?
I put a lot of soldiers there right now if I want. But you need more than that. You need ownership. You really need title, as they say in the real estate business.
Jesus, this guy is so fucking stupid. Guy is just literally a leader who's too big on his britches. Is there more here? No, there's none. Why would you ever fucking acquire Greenland? Denmark is already subservient to you. Why fucking bother? Denmark will literally let you do anything at all on fucking like Danish land because they're subservient to you because they have a threat from Russia. But no, he wants to go fucking ballistic because he went ballistic on Venezuela, and I think he actually thinks that it's going well for him, which is not true. Like, Maduro has literally no charges that can stick. I don't fucking know what's the problem with I think he's dying, but evil never dies, obviously. But he is dying, and that's why he's like, oh, I have to do everything. It's the same rationalization for Putin, because everyone also thought, okay, I'm just shitting on my own argument now. Fair. Everyone thought Putin was gonna die, that's why he's going after Ukraine. But no, that is not the reason why he's going after Ukraine, because that has been a goal. Jesus. And again, just to cover every base, also the eastward expansion of NATO. But there's a lot of more things you could have done. Anyway, let's just not focus on that for now, for 5 minutes. Let's go play a game. I swear. I need to relax. So, let me just move this down. We can just start playing a game now. So the option here is, hold on. I'm going to set it up. So we're going to be back in 15 minutes. I also need to drink some water. Then we can start with a new game, or we can play Lara Croft again. See, the thing is, I really am scared of playing Resident Evil. Though it is a really well-made game, which I have wanted to play for the longest time. You don't at me. Jesus. Guys, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Okay. Is this working? Yes, it is working. Nice, perfect. We'll be back in 15 minutes, guys. I need to set shit up. See, perfect timing, Gaurav. Perfect timing. We are just about to start playing something. Yeah, that is what I'm trying to do. We are thinking of I don't know. Resident Evil. Because everyone hates me. This is why you should be on the Discord. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back. Let's just fix the sound quickly. Game cap is... Yeah. I hope you can hear this. Give everyone a few more moments to come back. We are back. We are live again. This sound, yeah, I put like background music and just general sound. I put a bit lower. Okay. Because Witcher got claimed and I'm yet to even hear back from them. And like, this is what Ubisoft, I don't want to fight with Ubisoft. Like the... Jesus. Fuck this. Yeah, I know you're here. Okay. The problem here is right now, my laptop is dying for some reason and somehow it's not running properly and it has to do the same shit as before. It is like... Hold on, let me just remove this. Yeah. Maybe now it will run properly, yeah. But I have lost all hope of... I have lost all hope of dealing with the chat. So it's all on you or no one. Yeah, quick. Which one? How much do you hate me? I'm gonna take casual then. Jesus Christ. I don't care. Yeah, no. Please, please. Just please. Rehem karo yaar. Rehem karo. Like, don't go to hardcore, please. Please no hardcore. Hardcore se jaan jati hai. I can take standard if that is okay. Like, this is already a very frightening game that I have to sit through. Oh, I don't think we can see this.
A young girl
I don't think we can see this.
Berries for her.
Yeah, sorry guys, we can't see this. Please watch it on YouTube later. Like वो फुकट में claim हो जाएगा.
We gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due.
This is also can be claimed. Arey, I have to worry about this claiming shit, yaar.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
Even casual is thank God. Thank you. Someone. Oh, have a baby. Baby. If I can just like... What is this? Thank you. Witcher, the thing got claimed. There is a blanket... What's the word for it? There is a blanket permission for using Witcher whatever. You can just use Witcher like in streams. Like for even commercial purposes. As long as you don't make another game of it. And it still got claimed.
Oh, Mia. What a miracle. Three years ago, I couldn't even imagine something like this would happen.
Come on, move, bitch.
Our taste in music's definitely improved over the years.
You mean mine has?
This looks so trippy. I don't know if it looks the same to you, but to me it looks very
Maybe
trippy.
later then.
Don't get too close to me when I'm cooking, babe.
Why? Why? You gonna cook me some mushrooms? Or the mush again?
Hey! What are you doing, mister?
Calling you out. Rose's food, rice cereal, banana puree, rice, potato puree, spinach and cream. Okay. No mushrooms, Ethan, don't give her any sugar or honey. Fair. Fair. Like, I am more... Yeah, like, just comes to Sarin, like, how is he holding any of this? February 2nd, 2025, half birthday.
Our birthday will be here before we know it.
They grow up fast. Let's just enjoy it while we can.
Mia makes everything by hand, so this stuff keeps piling up.
Oh, we're back in the living room. Does everything look cat-eye to you guys? Because everything looks cat-eye to me.
Hey! Keep it down.
Just making sure it's locked.
Jesus, she's shouting more.
There. It's like I said to your mom. That book's too scary for you. Your mama and I love this song so much.
It feels like my whole face is moving whenever I move this character. It's very trippy for me. Shit, their sink is so clean. So the incident here is like Resident Evil 6, where it's a whole ass story. I don't know if I should like recount it. I never understand why they keep their baby so fucking far away.
There you go, sweetheart.
Just keep your
Don't
damn
you
baby
worry.
in your fucking
I'll be
room.
right downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you.
Like most of the movies, like if you see like a baby getting kidnapped, would just not happen if you just keep your baby in the same room as you.
Rose is fine. It's not paranoia if they're really out to get you.
Turn the damn page, Jesus. Is there only like 2 pages? Yeah, there is.
Is she okay?
Sleeping like like a baby. That
Hold
smells
on, what
good.
food is
What's
this?
Oh, hands off, mister. It's churba de legume. It's a local recipe.
that? Wow, you've gone full native, haven't you?
That is so
Local
racist.
wine, too. But if you're gonna keep sulking all evening...
What is korba
maybe
de
you shouldn't
legume?
have
I
any.
wanna check.
You really have to stop worrying.
It's just finding you in Louisiana, the pregnancy, Chris moving us here, military training, it all happened so fast, you know?
Well, At least we're all together. You, me, Rose. Now, everything's gonna
Seriously? Think we can just forget about what happened in Louisiana?
It happened
Like
so
Jesus,
long ago.
why would he bring
don't understand
anything
why
up?
you are
Like this
so-
is I don't understand the choice here.
Mia, get down! Mia!
Oh no! They shot her so many times. Overkill. But fine, fair enough. With what we learn later, fair enough. Shoot her more. I don't know, this game has been out like 4 or 5 years. Like at this point, I don't think anything should be like a spoiler warning.
Chris? What the hell?
Sorry, Ethan.
No!
Ouch.
Why?
See, now the next part I don't understand.
Go on, move!
All clear. Rose? What the hell you doing with my daughter?
Package secure, sir. Take him away.
I said get your hands off her!
Ethan, no.
At this point, they could have just explained to him, like, hey, what is actually going on, and saved the entire game a lot of time.
Get him out.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Mr. Winters. I've got your daughter's results back, and I'd like you to come in to talk about them. How about next Thursday, 4 o'clock?
No problem. We'll be there. That was the doc. She'll see us next week. Hey, now. Think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I know. We hardly talk about anything else. I keep telling you, it's not Rose that I'm worried about.
Well, then what are you worried about? Look, she's gonna be fine. I just know it. What else matters?
We matter, Ethan! You matter! You just
Mia, what are you talking about? Is there something you're not telling me? Come on, talk to me. Damn it. I have to take this. Jesus.
About damn time. What's your status? Is the package safe?
What are you talking about? Where's Chris Redfield? And Rose?
Who is this? This is a secure channel. You are not authorized to walk.
Fuck.
Why would you cut and not ask what's happening? Where is everyone? Like, get as much information as possible. Nah. Fuck it though. The horror game. What is this? Why is this useless? There's papers here. Can't go here. Is there anything to pick up? No. Okay. That's... Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, too much, too much. Ay, 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 kurwa. I swear if he fucking calls out to the person like, hey, look! I think if I remember correctly, I was like playing Silent Hill or something once. It started as the same thing, like you end up in the room, like house first. I thought this was a dude. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. Annoying. I don't wanna. Ugh, kurwa. Down. Don't remind me. I don't want to play, I'm already scared. Why would you follow Blood? Jesus. I kinda know what happens when there's a fox. Seriously, worst place to place these things. When we reach the actual village, we are gonna stop, okay? I can't take this in like one go. Plus I'm like fucking hungry. No. No. My Indian in me wants to run away. I don't have any white person in me. Technically, half of my family now is white, so with the power of all the whiteness I can muster in myself, let's check. Why would you be here? Just fucking leave. No, it doesn't. Fucking Hanuman is... Oh, Jesus. Hanuman is going to like be like, get the fuck out of here. I'm just thinking like, okay, what would a white person do here? What would like my wife's side of the family is going to do here? They are gonna fucking check it out. They are going to see the blood stain. They're gonna be like, let's fucking open the door. Exactly. Who's there? Sotam. That's how you say it in Polish. The moment I say this, Sarin comes running. Jesus Christ. Why do I have to play this on such a loud volume? I would honestly at the very least get a stick. But no. Stick. Get stick. Stick is amazing. Before Shadiversity turned complete racist fascist, he used to talk about like the great stick. Please pick up stick. But no stick. Stick is good. Stick with sharp. Spear. Make spear, please. But no. Why? Oh, but his wound is...
What did all this?
I mean, like, bro is quite literally someone who has gone through all this shit before and is still not careful. Like, Resident Evil 5 happened, right? Biohazard. Bro was a lead character, still not careful. Jesus.
Where the hell am I?
Da-da-dang! In the village. With a castle. I mean, honestly, I would go. Not here. Jump from here. We reach a safe point somewhere around this area, I think. We save and I fuck off because I swear to you, I'm very hungry. Jesus. Gonna die. It is beautiful. This is how Polish villages look without the damage or the debris or the scary as zombie style werewolves. And how can I save this? It's dying of hunger right now. And fright. Yeah. Did we come here before? Yes.
Maybe they're out.
Maybe they're out. Seriously? Jesus. Who took the fucking horse? And how did they take it so fast?
What happened?
So break it. He anyway punches the damn thing.
Did they just run out of the house?
I'm more worried. I'm more thinking, how did the soup not freeze?
No, friendly.
I knew this would happen. I'm still scared.
Who sent you? Nobody. There was an accident down on the road and... What's going on?
Exactly. It's atrocious they gave me a knife before a fucking steak. I want a steak.
Oh no.
Like a steak. Attach a knife to a stick. You have a spear and a short knife.
What the hell
and
was
a short
that?
sword.
You have a gun? What? Please tell me you have a gun. No, why would I?
Have you seen the edit here where like he gives him a banana? Fucking like that edit.
Hey, are you listening? Hey!
You're clearly not listening. Not anymore anyway.
Shit! Dead body?
Oof.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah, thank you. Supposed to check their pockets or something. Face eaten. No, face not eaten. Good.
Jesus Christ. What the hell is wrong with this place?
Jesus.
Shit! What the fuck was that? No. Get back!
I can't shoot for shit. Yeah. You're better with a knife.
What the?
No, this is not it. Yeah, I'm better with a knife. Thank God. How was the... No, not this. This is photo mode. Need to unlock that. Map journal. That's all there is to it. How do you take the meds now? There, okay. These unbugs are getting stronger by the day. You need a यार ब्लेस ये गौरव मेरे हम दोनों पे यूएपीए लगवाएगा if I say anything more on that topic. I need an apple. So this reminds me of like Kingdom Come, Deliverance. Let's no, you don't. Okay. True. Okay, we got everything there. Come on, where's the save point? I'm so fucking hungry. Oh yeah. Oh. So everyone's shitting on Awkward Goat on Instagram. As far as I've said, they're making reels against her because of her weird ass stances. kill it? Talk about a tanky dude. Also, for a second, I thought you were talking about like awkward goat being a tanky dude.
Is it over?
I'm pretty sure you have played the game before. I think we both know why he's here, tanky fucking dude. You have not? Seriously, what? Dude, we spoke about this. I like remember in like 2020 I was like, oh, I really want to fucking play this game. Ah, okay. And this is done. Where are we supposed to go? Follow the blood trail, I guess. I know exactly. Yeah, spooky games no good. Spooky games I hate too. But I like this game. Jesus. Oh, run. Fuck this shit.
Damn it.
Run! Oh no. Fuck. No, move, bitch, move. Jesus fucking Christ. No. Fuck it. Fuck. No. Where are we going? I don't know. I'm just running in circles at this point. Where the fuck? Jesus. Where are we supposed to go? Why are we back here? Oh.
Okay. There's no end to them.
I can do all the headshots. Headshots are not working on them. Jesus. Move. Oh, who is throwing? Jeez, headshots don't work. Fine. Okay. I didn't know Aghori Babas were in this game. Who's Aghori Baba? Okay, we are back here. This is closed. How much?
Over?
Okay, we actually don't have any bullets anymore. Fine. Anyway, so I think bro reach Madhya Pradesh. Okay. We are gonna stop here.
Any survivors out there, come to Louisa's house near the fields.
Survivors?
Okay. We'll go there. But we'll go there tomorrow. Not today. We have to stop. Oh fuck shit. Yeah. Fuck, I forgot what Aghori Baba was. Agreed. Anyway, we are stopping here because I'm hungry as fuck. I haven't had lunch. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Thursday. We'll continue this, and I'm already scared. Anyway, thank you for coming. Please like and share the stream. We are also on Instagram. If you're new here, please be part of the Discord. Do not forget to goddamn share the stream. Thank you so much. We'll be back on Thursday. Good night, good evening, good night, good morning for people in